It's a process because he's never even make it in.
Oh, peak.
Hey,
Okay.
everybody. Yeah, we're doing a stream. We haven't streamed in quite a bit, about like a month or two. Last one was the million view count stream. Since then, we're almost at 1,100,000. Thank you all for tuning into the content. This is just a casual stream. Return the form. Don't expect something out of this, but yeah, we're just gonna have some fun tonight. And you're always joined by Bruce, of course. Who else?
We gotta get Sawyer on one of these VCs or whatever the fuck these are called, live streams.
Yeah. Oh wait, I'm gonna go promote it in the server.
Oh yeah, sure. So how's my 0 people watching doing? God, I love when fucking 0 people are watching. Oh man. Hey, Mr. Goosebumps fan 2000. How's it going?
Hello, Mr. Goosebumps fan 2000. Happy channel anniversary, by the way.
Happy channel anniversary. That's a sentence.
I forgot mine 2 years in a row, and he remembered it first at the very least. So, congrats to him.
I could not tell you when the fuck I started my channel. Like what day, I mean.
It says it in your bio.
I know, I could never tell you.
His is September 12th today.
One sec. There we go. Okay. Well, I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. I'm doing so well that I don't want to read that much, and it's kind of sad. I think I need to finally read 5 Masks. I need to finish that off because I've already waited like almost 2 weeks.
Yeah, you gotta get on that one.
I gotta get on that, and then as soon as that's done, I can kind of lay off. That one I need to get done.
Yeah.
I fucking hate stopping.
Okay, B.
Oh my gosh.
Thanks for the information. FM TMI. Fucking massive, too much information. But, hope you're doing good. Oh, you're joking. Yeah.
I'm not joking, though. I'm not joking.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going full Sendy tonight. Full Sendy. Do you know what that means?
Hold up.
Hey, everybody in the chat. Are we feeling Sendy tonight?
Yeah, that's true.
A little Sendy? Maybe pull a few upper deckies.
No, man. Hello, Draco. Hello, Bila. Oh, it's Vero.
Hey, Vero.
Thanks for the reminder. I have not gone and run it in 2 weeks. I'm very proud of myself right now.
Yeah, the Reddit is definitely something. I haven't even touched it. I give up.
Hello, Jordan Belinsky. Hope we're all doing well tonight. Feel free to ask Goosebumps questions. How are we feeling on the recent cancellation, for example? Maybe the new cover art. Or maybe theories about when that fucking blurb's gonna drop. I am still waiting, Scholastic. Please, drop that thing. That's what I want to hear, not damn crows. But, maybe talk about some, hopefully, spirit Halloween stuff this year. Last year we got a blanket. I have a feeling we'll probably get something this year. Whether it be the same thing, or like maybe they are gonna bring back out those recent figures, or some of the masks that we got, I think a few years back now, or other stuff. Pinch for original cover styles, first 22 books holographic, and new styles, black spines for give yourself Goosebumps books. Um, I like both, but I think the holographic ones were cooler, mostly because they're more standoutish on one's shelf instead of a plain black spine. Though each has their own qualities, excluding cover art, because
Yeah, we're just saying the borders or
yeah,
whatever, like the way it looks besides the art. Yeah, I definitely agree. I don't think the black spines look that appealing. They're a little too like Y2K ish, which is fine because I like that. But it's like kids book series. I don't know. I
ever
think it
since the
works.
ever
I
since
think it
the
works very
early
well for Fear
90s.
Street though. Fear Street works good.
Yeah, there was a lot of changes with series like Ghosts and regular Fear Street, I believe. I can't even
Mhm.
tell you how many spine changes the regular Fear Street books had because it's like one spine. Fear Street logo is inflated. It looks different on another one. Stein's name is bigger than Fear Street logo, and so on and so forth. Uh, it's incoherent over there. Just the spines. I don't know about the covers. I don't really own too many Fear Streets. I gave half of them to Bruce, so
And
hopefully
I'm
get
gonna
on
get
that
to
level
reading them. Don't worry. One day.
better.
I already started. I said I'm gonna read more. I've got one planned for October. That's gonna be one of my big October reads. So I'm excited.
Which one was that?
Short.
If you're willing to share.
Who's been sleeping in my grave?
Hell yeah.
Good timing too, because it's a second book. I want to kind of go in order,
Yeah.
because like why not?
And of course it's Halloween themed.
Mm-hmm. And here's the thing: I would go out of order, but I feel like I never get to the lesser liked ones, like Aqua Apes, if I did do that. So I'm gonna go in order.
Yeah, I personally go out of order, but of course this is coming from a guy who always does that. In
I
order
mean,
though,
I
you're
I
gonna get
recommend.
the lesser liked ones early on.
Mhm.
Treehouse, for example. Aqua Apes. Fright Night
Yeah.
isn't very liked. I actually love that one, which is a hot take apparently. But generally on
Mhm.
Goodreads, that one's got a lot of negative reviews. There was another one that isn't very liked early on. There's Shadow People. That one is really rough writing wise. Um, there's also some bangers in there, but half of them are not the very best of the series. In fact, some of the best are actually shockingly the Black Spines. I'm not even kidding, which is really weird.
Mhm.
But yeah, there's some good stuff in that series. But book two, elite timing for October and Aquaapes. That one's really whenever. It has no theming whatsoever besides
Yeah.
I guess arcade briefly and Skibbity Toilet.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
I
Hmm. Hmm.
I kind of want to read like one a month, maybe. Like that was something I was planning on, like maybe like one a month.
Yeah.
Because I don't care about them that much, but it feels like they could be good. So might as well try them out.
After the Goosebumps Disney Plus series canceled, Sony was not giving up on Goosebumps to keep the franchise alive. I don't know what they're planning to do next. I actually had a video coming on that, but I decided to not do it because it's not my area of expertise. I really don't. It's not like I don't care what we get, but it's like right now there's so little information about what we might get out of this. It's like, what do I even talk about? It's just me a bunch of rambling for 10 minutes about we can get this, we get that. But if y'all want to know personally, I'm hoping for an anthology that's basically exactly what Completionist said. Except it's also adapting newer stories like possibly Slap Your Old House Shivers, Most Wanted, even bad ones, good ones doesn't matter as long as it's giving more newer stuff, more representation, and not just trying to appeal to '90s fans, because that's stupid and biased. If it gives those new stories the spotlight, I think that would be really good for the franchise, as well as show exclusive stories. That would be really nice to see. Oh yeah, and that too, Billa.
Written by fans.
Not that they haven't been, but um, it feels like some of the adaptations they're doing are extremely loose or just exactly what you'd expect. Like, for example, if you want to say it, Girl Cried Monster in the new show was very bare bones, and they even changed the gender for some reason. Doesn't really matter. And it was just a boy who was screaming about a monster. It's like, did they even read the book? They took the simple idea of him going crying to his mama, aka the village, if you're referencing the original story, about Dr. Brewer being a monster. Does it once, doesn't work. I don't think he did it twice, and then he comes back and yada yada. Sorry for mild spoilers. It's like, that's the most loose adaptation. No twist in there, no. And they could have easily done the twist ending had it not been the type of show it was. But yeah, it just felt very bare bones. And there's other examples of that, like um Slightly Haunted Mask, though that one's mostly just trying to do something new. Cuckoo Clock has barely anything to do with the original book, however, as much as I like that episode as well. And it's like they're trying to adapt like faithfully, and it's not working. Um, Whether they're made by fans or not, it kind of feels iffy if that's really the case. So I'm hoping if fans were to come in for whatever future project we get, not only would they try to pay respects to the actual source material and try to follow it closely, but also take their own creative liberties while keeping that same story. Some of them are also almost unrecognizable, like Go Eat Worms. As much as it was amazing of a change, it was like a whole different story, except the mild addition of a giant worm, if you will.
1 second, I'll be right there. Just trying to pick out some books to read in October.
Consuming his TBR as he pleases. One a month now, because he's on burnout thanks to school.
Basically.
Just gave up, didn't you?
I just realized that what's the point in trying?
Do it on your own rate, but you gotta get through Doctor Scream sooner or later.
Okay, hear me out. No, I'm not promising jack shit because it's probably not going to happen. But okay, because this was the original plan. If I can read these Hall of Horrors books in September, which I'm like 2/3 done with this one right here, if it'll fucking. So I just have these three left, the last three,
which are a mixed bag.
Yeah, but hopefully I can do that, right? I mean, we still have most of September. October. And I'm going to get a head start on this as soon as I finish the Hall of Horrors books, right? Hear me out. I've got this because I'm turning this fucking dumbass background off 1 sec. There we go.
There we are.
Okay. This because I'm really interested. I love the first Spooksville book I read. And I also have heard that a lot of the other ones are really good. So, Inside the Closet looks pretty interesting. I found this for like $1. Might as well read it. Looks like it's okay conditions, so hopefully it doesn't fall apart. Second, I've got this one. Just said that. And then I've got
Elite
Bad, which came from you. And then we've got some Goosebumps, because I don't want to, have knockoffs and weird stuff, but I'm gonna read. I'm gonna read these. I think I could
Bold
do
and
that
courageous.
I could do a lot of these pretty easily, but that one's gonna be a little weird. This one, um, I've only read one Nightmare Room book. They look really interesting. I kind of want to get started on it. What's a better time than this? Found this for like $5. Not the best shape, but definitely worth it, I guess. Looks really Halloweeny, so I'm gonna try that one out. And then I've got these two GYGs, which are kind of like optional. So if I get to reading these and I'm bored one day, I'll read them. If I don't, I don't care. This doesn't officially count. These ones do. These two don't. But these could be fun because I haven't read these in a while, and now that I've read more GYGs and I know how to like properly rate them, I feel like going back to these two. Plus, these are actually my favorites. Funny enough, and they're both kind of Halloween stories. So. Yeah, all right. I think I'm gonna do that, and I bet it'll work. Honestly, I think I could finish. Honestly, I'm gonna say honestly like a million more times. Get ready for it. I think I can read Doctor Scream maybe tonight, probably tomorrow, and also read Zombie School on Sunday slash
Hell,
Monday. I think that's very doable. And then the other two, find some other time to read. Easy peasy. That's the end of September, right? Except I'm gonna once again just start going into my October stuff because I have quite a bit. This is like how many books? It's like eight books. A lot to deal with when I have like not that much time. So I'm gonna read them just as soon as I can. Plus, they look good. A lot of these books look good. Like the only one that I'm kind of intimidated by is Body Squeezers, because I read that one and I did not like it. A long time ago, though. I just found it very boring.
oh yeah. Body Squeezers is notoriously one of the slower ones, mostly because it feels way too stretched out,
Oh yeah,
which it probably just was. Part
it it,
one is all the build up.
it is
Part
one
two is where
hundred
it gets
percent, 100% gimmick. It
yeah,
did not need to be two parts at all.
absolutely. Um, the story as a whole is like quite good. It's just the length of both combined is like it really didn't need to be that because
Mhm.
there's absolutely no merit to even being 150 pages. That could easily been squeezed down to 130,
Oh,
120 pages. Um, though part two definitely would have taken up more of that page count because that's where stuff actually goes down. It's hot takedly better one, but
dude. Together, it's 250 pages. I'm
yeah,
done.
I know. I believe there's a UK bind up that literally just bound them up like that, and it was counting all the pages.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of unnecessary stuff. It's like 80 pages of the first book. I mean, 80
Hmm.
pages of that is my neighbor's hiding something. Let's investigate. It's good, but it's a lot of the same. Uh, though it's really objective whether you're gonna like all the stuff that throws at you. I think you're gonna like part two though.
Yeah, I could. I mean, I remember kind of skimming through part two because I was just like, I need to finish it because I already started part one, but like part one was so boring, so I was kind of like, yeah. Nah. Quickly gonna answer chat. Vero, I would read Haunted Mask, but I already read it, and I want to experience new media, and like to be fair, I watch the episodes for the two Haunted Mask episodes like all the time. Every October. So it's like I I should, in theory, I should, but I probably won't. In fact, I have a plan that next year I might revisit quite a bit of the OG series. So,
Yeah,
all right, I'm excited.
focused on
I'm just
reading
gonna
the
go
new
over highlights. Yeah, what's up?
focused on, uh, consuming new material
Yeah,
better in the
I
long.
mean, it's just right now. I'm like, sure, I definitely could revisit Haunted Mask, but I want to finish Hall of Horrors, and then once I'm done with Hall of Horrors, I only have one modern Goosebumps series to really read. Like it's like, well, I guess House of Shivers doesn't really count, but like Slappy World, like who the fart knows when I'm gonna read that? Like
I
it's
pray for your sanity, never.
I still
Hmm.
I have thoughts about it all the time. I'm like, do I read it? Do I not? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I could do what I did with Most Wanted and just pick it up as soon as the new year starts, but I don't know. Doesn't sound ideal.
I just want the characters to not be staring. No, that was the old message. Hold on. Trying to read chat here. Opinions for Goosebumps knockoffs like Bone Chiller, Spine Tingler, Shivers, yada yada. Um, some of them are shit, and that's like the general consensus. A lot of people don't like Shivers, so of all things, going back to the subreddit, they fucking love Shivers on there. Of all things, every time I see someone bring up, "Hey, Goosebumps knockoff," it's like, you gotta read Shivers, especially Curse of the New Kid. Love that one. It's always that comment. I don't know if it's the same guys because I don't even care to check because I'm not a goon. But Reddit loves Shivers. It's 50-50. I've seen it's bad. I've seen it's good. And its highs are flawed, but they're okay. But
Yeah.
there's great stuff out there. Spine tinglers, some of the best stuff I've ever read. In fact, some stuff that I arguably say is better than Goosebumps' all-time highs. And they're one-time offers for that too, not like Stein where he's doing them all. Same with what is it? Ghost of Fear Street. Amazing stuff in there. Even Dead Time Stories, as much as I don't sought out those ones, they're usually really good, especially Planet X, because the twist in that one is fantastic of all things.
Yeah.
Uh, there's great stuff out there though.
I mean, I'm happy we're acknowledging that Spine Tinglers is a ripoff because I love how Comp says it's not. It definitely is.
It's an utter ripoff.
Yeah,
It's
but
so a ripoff.
Spooksville is not a ripoff. I mean, it's definitely cashing in, but it's like calling it a ripoff is kind of.
Yeah.
It's all connected. It's not even anthology. I
Oh
mean,
yeah, too. It
it's
really
like
changes the game.
it's like literally a book series. Like technically, you can read like whatever. You don't have to read them in order, but it's like they're very just general. Like it's like you don't have to like follow a story. It's just like they all have their own story, but they're all connected. It's all the same friends. It's the same people in town. So I do want to see more Spooksville books. That's why I put one in my list. Um,
Agree with that statement there, Vero. It is indeed polarizing, just sheerly because of its length. Hello, Acid Crab. I'm so mad I got the first four new Goosebumps books for Christmas. House of Shivers, and lost them in my move. Shit. And want to read them. You gotta get those back, man. There's some good stuff in the new. It's not a very particular release as we know, but everything else. I also picked up a couple Monster Town mystery books, just based on the particular covers for entities. Um, I found something called similar, which no, I've never heard of it. Oh yeah, Mummy one. I'm not gonna say the title. That one's easily the best House Shivers. Even BB can agree on that.
I want to read those, but I don't at the same time.
They're more ambitious for Goosebumps.
I don't have any interest. Like I'm just like like I'm gonna read them, but I'm gonna be like, yeah, okay. When is it over? When is it over? Because I don't know. Same with Slappy World. Fucking all of Slappy World, all of House of
Oh God, dude, I really recommend you stay away from Slap Your World. Aside from like the liked ones, except It's Live, It's Live. You're not gonna like that one. Like I can just see you dropping a 1 star on that, or at most a 2.5, if you could, since Goodreads doesn't allow halves. But uh, that one is just living dummy with a robot for first half. Second half is the worst sci-fi shit I have ever seen. And spoiler alert, the cover doesn't really have much to do with the story when it comes to the second half. So, yeah, it takes a huge fucking detour, and it's basically hammering its nutsack at that rate.
Wow.
Arc
Can't
one
wait.
and Arc two for Horrorland, um, they're about equal, but
Mm,
Arc, they both have their respectively great books. Um, I'd say, what the hell was it? There was one in Arc two that was
did you just say about equal? How about you elaborate on that,
overall.
bud?
I might be high right now.
Dude,
Try-
Arc 2 is literally like what bombs the series. Like it just like bombs the fuck out of the series. Like it already wasn't good, and then Arc 2 is like, oh god. Like you okay. Ghost Dog Howls.
Yeah, now I'm seeing
Need
that.
I say more? Weirdo Halloween. May I say more? The fucking the finale book. That shit sucked. The
Okay,
what is the book called? Slappy New Year? Boring. It's the same book you've read 10 times. What's the other one? Heads You Lose? Oh, guess what? It's a Terror Tower knockoff. Oh, Little Shop of Hamsters. It's fun. It's really fun. It feels like 90s Goosebumps. Is it like amazing? Hard to say. I'd say it's one of the best moderns. I don't know. It's Arc 2 is awful. It
I
is
yeah
straight up awful.
yeah. I think their qualities overall, in my takes, aren't terrible, but there's the two particular stinkers in there, and we all know them, we all love them. Praise Bim, praise the blue curlew hound, our new demigods, holy deities.
Hell no.
Um, each arc though, respectively, has their own piles of dog shit and their high points. In my opinion, of course, I know you don't really like any of arc two. Um, I quite liked Head You Loose in the finale book. And I think Wizard of Ooze was pretty good. Of course, I should probably give that one a re-listen because I think there's an audiobook now. So I should probably listen to that, if anything. It's been a long time. I barely remember the middle portion of that one, unless it's that bare bones. Um, but Arc One overall, definitely better. It's like almost undeniable. There's far more highs. There's Creep from the Deep. There is Stream of the Haunted Mask, which is overrated but still pretty good. Doctor Maniac has its points. I love that one, but a lot of people don't like it. There is Who's Your Mummy. A lot of people like that one. There's the infamous, hell is it called? Say Cheese and Dice Screaming, which has some of the darkest scenes from that series, especially the what the hell was it? Bleacher scene. That one is particularly unnerving. But
Yeah.
the finale books that one, which are arguably better. Except Escape from Horrorland definitely has a repetition issue and directional uncertainty.
More so directional.
Yeah,
That book goes fucking nowhere. It's just a
yeah,
waste
I
of
know.
time.
I had a lot of fun with it, but I was the whole time when I was reading it, I was like, "Where are we getting to? What's the point of all this?"
Yeah, it's literally a giant bridge you have to cross just
Yeah,
to get to the next book.
it's kind of the same thing with Body Squeezers. If you think about it, it's like a lot of Body Squeezers Part One doesn't do a lot besides getting to the point. What does Escape from Horrorland do? Gets to that literal point in the park where they meet you know who and kicks off the actual finale and everything gets revealed. Byron drops his panties and everything goes haywire. It's like same kind of thing going on, except of course qualities are subjective. And they came out what decades apart? Not decades, but a decade apart, like almost
Yeah,
on the
they did.
actually more than I think it was like 11 years. It's crazy stuff.
Really?
White Street? Yeah, it was 11 years. What it was 98 for Body Squeezers, and then it was 2009, I think, or very late 2008 for the finale of Arc One as a whole. I mean,
Hmm. Oh wow, we
yeah,
like lost everybody. Shit. Um.
we rambled too long.
Yeah.
What the
Oops.
hell is Fright Street?
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Slappy Road wasn't the worst. It has its points, uh, but there's a good few piles of dookie in the mound of gold, and that mound is very small, mind you. Let's see. Special edition books, yeah, I've got them all. Bruce has a good few. He has. I mean, what is he reading right now? Special edition,
Yep.
and he won't finish it.
Bro. It's how long has it been since I started? Okay, let me think. I
See, we're how
started.
we're
I
you
started it
hate longer
right at the.
Halloween books,
When did I start that shit?
like
I
early September.
I think like a couple days before school started. Damn, it has been 2 weeks. Oh god, I need to get that shit done.
Yeah, you gotta get on that.
Oh my god, I feel like Sawyer right now. I should stop shitting on Sawyer, but my god.
The Horland arc finale is all right. Come on now. Um, I at least have Vera back me up. I don't want to say it with Bruce on, but I really liked the finale. It just killed me. It's really my only issue, and I'm talking about as a whole, both books, Escape from Horrorland and Panda Park, is really just part one having the fucking horrible direction issues. It's like, yeah, it was a lot of fun, but it took way too long to get to the point. That could have been jammed in to book 12 and made it just book 11, and it could have been like, I know Bruce would hate to hear this, but 200 pages. 200 agonizing pages for you. It's less pages as a whole, though.
It is, but just make it one book.
I
I
know.
even I even said this. I said, "Don't make fucking either of them, and just make the end segment, the Horrorland segment of book 10 be the finale."
No.
Yes.
They it felt inevitable that I'd get a whole book.
Dude,
You really
I'm gonna be
wanted it,
honest.
but
Not only is Streets of Panic Park awful, but both of the books combined make it to be one of the honestly, no. It's like two of the worst Goosebumps books ever made. I'm just throwing it out there. They are awful. Like two of the worst books I've ever read. I mean, and this is at a point in time where like I was bored, right? Like I was just bored most days. Let me pick up a book. Escape from Horrorland drags. It's just so fucking meandering. It's like, oh my god, where are we going with this? I probably could have skipped half the book and I would have missed nothing. The the second the second book also meanders too long. Why is this a whole book? This could be like 60 pages. We don't need the Escape from Horrorland. We just need Streets of Panic Park. And then just make book 10 a little bit longer, maybe 200 pages in total with the main story as well. I know. And just have like a 50 to 60 page conclusion to the Horrorland arc. We don't need two whole books. They both suck, in my opinion. Just saying.
I respect that.
The second book is so bad. Like people are like, okay, I can kind of get Escape, but like the second book, I'm like, yeah, the second book is awful. Yeah, bro, the characters are bickering so much, and it's like, you know what's crazy too? Let's not even mention the whole arc. How all these characters are just fucking around in Horrorland. Just walk out. Why do they finally try to escape by like book 7, bro?
Oh
Like
yeah, no,
like bro, this
that is a good point. And then the whole fucking it, I think it was the stamps. Not trying to spoil it for chat, but if you know what we're talking about, Bruce, the fucking stamps started doing shit.
Oh yeah.
It's like, could we get this exposition dump a little sooner?
Oh my god, you know what I also hated? How gimmicky fucking Horrorland was.
Oh yeah.
Part 3, Fear File. And then you'd open it, it's just some dumb shit I don't care about. Okay. Next book. And then part 1, Enter Horrorland. Or whatever the fuck. Or part 1, main story. And it's like, oh, okay, here's our main story, and then it's like Doctor Maniac. You have like this really awful first half. Second half's actually pretty good. Oh, okay. I don't know what to rate this. Maybe a 4 or 5. Okay, whatever. Horrorland segment, and it's not that good. And then you're like, oh, okay, great. What's next? Fear File, and it's just some crap you don't care about. And then the amount of times where they're just going on the rides, dude, it's like I get it. It's a Horrorland book, technically. But it's like I just don't need to see these kids go on rides. Like I've seen this done in 2 other books, you know? Not to mention 3 if you count Shock Street as a blatant Horrorland ripoff. I mean, it is.
Yeah, yeah, it is.
So it's like,
Klein was taking his own ideas and repurposing them.
yeah,
By
it
book
is
35.
by book 35, and it's also one of the worst books in the entire.
Okay, now that I can't get behind. No.
But yeah, the last horror. It was yeah, it
Yep.
makes sense because oh, I see.
I don't think it even matters whether it was titled that because it was gonna get a sequel, or Arc 2 either way. Scholastic would have been on that shit as soon as it ended, saying, "We need more books. We made a few billion off this." Exaggerating, but they definitely made millions. Made absolute bank with that revival. So it was like,
Yeah.
whether it was actually titled or not, whatever. Personally, Last Horror is fine, but Panic Park sounds cool. The Streets of Panic Park. It's kind of ominous. Just sounds cooler. Good book or not. You think all the Horrorland books just aren't as good as the original ones? Yeah. I mean, that's almost like a universally agreed thing. There's people who love Horrorland as a series, but I think even them could probably say, yeah, most of the stuff that came beforehand was better, not because old is better than new biasy, but it's like Horrorland wasn't a very sound series. It had a lot of flaws. compared to where Goosebumps as original anthology was like most of the flaws were all around if you had them personally. It would be just that one book. Unless it's like a trope you don't like, which even then it's like
And
that usually comes and passes.
this is the thing, right? People say this, like, especially in the Discord. It's like, how do you like OG series so much, but you don't like the moderns that much? And it's like, dude, the OG series. Okay, well, let's just talk about this. The OG series has the disadvantage because they had 40 more books than Horrorland, more than 40, and he was writing them once a month compared to like Most Wanted, where it's like fucking once every 5 months, 6 months, something like that. And
Yeah.
then that's nothing, right? Well, guess what? A lot of these books are also shorter. They're more compact. They're like more fun a lot of the time. Like it's a lot of fun to be had. A lot of the moderns don't have that. I mean, there's some. Funny enough, one of the moderns I read recently, Claws, definitely has fun stuff in it. I was like, wow, this is a fun book. Maybe feels a little more like Series 2K. I'm not just saying that because of the cat. I'm just
Yeah.
saying, just feels a little dark. But it's like,
Oh yeah, that's that vibe with the Pet Cemetery, to be vague.
Yeah, the
Very vague, but
heaven, yeah. But yeah, it's like they had the disadvantage and they're somehow still better. What does that tell you? There's not only higher highs, but there's higher lows. Even the mid stuff is at least memorable. God, there's so many modern Goosebumps books that I'm like, the mid stuff I just can't even remember a fucking page I read. It's like, oh god. I mean, that's a problem. Like I don't have like the best memory, but I definitely have like a good one. And I'm like, what even happens in Wizard of Ooze? I couldn't even tell you.
I could. But it's so blurred. That book is really good, but a lot of it was pretty forgettable. For being honest here, there's
Mm-hmm.
the spoilers. Mute your ears, guys. There was a flaming dude. There was fucking the whole battle in the alley. There was the actual climax. Right, unlocked their powers, whole unlocking power stuff, and all that stuff. Uh, Where's the booze? Apart from like those key things. Oh, and the whole stalking thing with the ooze costume, dude. I can't remember if it was actually ooze or not. Too. That's how long it's been. I can't remember if that was a fake out or not. That was pretty good stalking stuff, but uh, those are basically all the key things that I remember. Anything other than that, nothing. And all the Horrorland segments were on the one for me, except the first few.
Yeah, basically.
Let's see.
I do enjoy the classics more, but I feel like Stein's current stuff seems more solid than bad. Never said it's bad, but it's definitely more rocky. The OG series and Series 2000 have a lot of consistent media.
Yeah.
The newer stuff, the content is fine. Overall, I'm saying because there's just so much inconsistency, but um, I mean, it's like every other book, you have no idea what to expect. It's like with OG series, I was constantly excited. Now I'm like, oh god, is this one gonna be horrible? Is it gonna be awesome? Like getting into Night of the Giant Everything, the last book I read, I was like, is this book gonna be the second coming of 90s Goosebumps? Or is it gonna be a dog shit, sussy book that is just weird and confusing? That's what I'm saying. Most of the time you won't expect something like that in OG Goosebumps. You just don't. So,
Yeah.
in my opinion, it's not bad, but um, I kind of disagree with Vero was saying right here though, because I think a lot of modern Goosebumps is worse than the older stuff. A lot of it.
Oh, absolutely. Some of the absolute lowest points of the franchise has been within the past decade and a half. You know, some
Hmm.
Slappy Roll, Trick or Trap, just to throw it out there, not the GYG, the most wanted. You Can't Scare Me, that's 170 pages. Am I right? Yeah. Fucking dog piles have been coming out. And if I can remember, my least favorite original Goosebumps book, like out of the all of the 90s catalog, has to be uh, Night in Werewolf Woods, which was terrible.
Hmm.
And there's still like I could probably name 5 worse than that, and all of them are modern, which is depressing. But yeah, a lot of moderns are just not it. But then again, there's also a lot that are it, like Clown Street. That one's Heat. Dummy Meets the Mummy. Heat again. Fright Night. Wholly reinventing the wheel. Very nice read. But it's so inconsistent, like you said. It really just evens out to a fine, where it's like you really don't know what you're getting. Because like Night of the Squawker could easily be the best book ever, but it could also easily be the worst, and it's it's exactly what you'd expect when you hear Goosebumps and birds. Kids might be turning into birds. Yep,
Yeah,
like Jesus, and it's not even good. Mostly because the main character's fucking terrible in that one, of all things.
that's
But
funny.
there's so much quality variation. It's like
Oh my god, it's just
it's the
all over the
kind of
place.
yeah, exactly. You really don't know what you're getting into
And
unless
he
it's like
has
a
he
well like.
has
And even then, there's like it's live, where it's like
he he has so much time to write too. It's like,
oh
how are
yeah,
these not better? Like these, like on paper, should be like 12 times better than the OG series. They're just not.
yeah. With the time frame he gets to make these, which is half a year per, if he wants to make any changes, it's like you can easily plot out an amazing kids horror story. There's
Uh-huh.
authors that are still doing it, like Jeff Strand. He's made free e-books now, and they have come out within a span of like 2 years. He's been about on the same run as Stein, only even a little bit longer, but not by much. And he has put out some of the best kids horror stuff I have seen in a very long time. Really good stuff. If you get the chance, you should check it out, Bruce, or anybody actually watching. They're at
What's
Barnes.
it called?
Eek, the
Eek.
series.
I've heard
You should
about it.
ask
Yeah.
Comp about him. Comp has been reading those. He'll give you more info. But Stein has quite a bit time, and he has written so much material, way more for the genre than Jeff Strand, and he can't cook like at all.
No, you can't. And actually, you know what's funny? Because you said it, I was curious. I think my new least favorite like '90s book is Fright Camp, and it's still not as bad as Escape from Horrorland. Still not as bad as what was the book I was just talking about? Weird Al Halloween.
Yeah,
Not as bad as a couple of the most wanteds I read. Jesus Christ, some of those were horrible.
yeah.
So yeah.
Quality variation is just crazy. Though Stein can do great. It's like you really don't know when it's gonna be that. For all we know, Camp Bigfoot will be the best thing ever. And it'll be like really deep theming. And it really could. It's being set up to be like an environmentalist story. And hopefully a good one at that. Or it could be a we're all Bigfoot type story. Or
Yeah,
something of the
probably will.
sort. I'm betting like my left testicle that it's gonna be like Camp Bigfoot. Yeah, this is a camp for growing up Bigfoots, and it's a puberty allegory. Like, I am
I swear
Colin.
to fucking God. I swear to fucking God.
Werewolf's First Night all over again, I swear. But if it's that, Stein, you had 6 months to come up with a good plot. That's what you came out with. Or it could be a great story about environmentalism and protecting nature. A good one, I mean. he could do a very bad job at that, but he could do a good one too if he really really tried. And I can again bet that it's not going to be that, and maybe it'll even be a mix. And if so, I mean, cool, but
Yeah.
maybe that's really subjective whether it's going to be good or bad. But it's usually going to be the lesser idea, and it's going to be the lesser quality.
Mm-hmm. It's a really random fun fact. I don't know how I'm just seeing that. Boo, did I scare you or what?
Oh god, I shit my pants, as someone said earlier. I haven't read a Goosebumps since 2 months ago. I absolutely butchered and slurred that. You hopefully are reading in that span of time. I mean, fine to not read the Goosebumps for a little while, as long as you're reading other stuff. The library binding of Egg Monsters from Mars is fucking shut up. It's not worth that much. I got one for $10. Fucking liar. Most Wanted, good. Oh, you read the worst one, man.
No,
God
it's not.
damn it.
It's not the worst one. Shut up.
One of. In your case.
It's one of the worst, but it's definitely not the worst. Fucking the
Trick or Trap.
Haunter and Trick
Oh,
or
the Haunter.
Trap.
No,
The Haunter,
those are on par in my opinion.
bro.
But yeah, those are awful.
People said that the Haunter was better than Trick or Trap. They're fucking smoking grass, bro. It's fucking awful. Way worse than Trick or Trap.
I don't like either in general.
No, I
prefer
don't.
the Haunter, but that's only for the first segment of that that's on Halloween.
They are almost on par, but Trick or Trap is just slightly better because at least the main character isn't awful and the idea is like, although done before and it's not very original, at least it's like okay. Like it's like fucking the Haunter, dude. Oh my god. We could probably end stream.
Yeah. Hold up.
It's getting a little late.
It's Goosebump time. It's ending time. Get on that. Call me Dino. Read House of Shivers. Fun fact, yada yada. Alright. On Amazon, it is. And I was looking for a new cover and found that stupid fact. Well, you're seeing some crazy prices, man. There's no way in hell there's a library binding of anything worth that much. Period. Anyways.
Yeah. All right. Have a great night, everybody. Sorry for doing your outro for you. You can add on anything you want.
Indeed. I'm not gonna read this.
This chat is just fucking weird. So yeah, I'm done. But it was good for a little bit. Happy we did this. Also, stay tuned for October because I'm gonna do a collab with Alex, hopefully.
We pray. Crossing them fingers.
This is fucking awkward. All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night. And calling off stream now. I should fucking focus. I'm an influencer. I got an audience. Tend to. Now, of course, you gotta go. Very coincidentally. No, I'm just fucking. Hope you guys enjoyed this stream. Subscribe to Bruce, who has vanished. Background means nothing. Totally not an upcoming review. After another review and another video, but totally not an upcoming review. Doesn't mean anything. And yeah, if you have any video suggestions, leave them in the comments of this video. If you have any, thoughts on what we shared, you can comment them here. And generally, just go subscribe to Bruce. Stay tuned for more content. Hope you guys had a good time. I'll see you guys in the next one. And also, stark reminder: soon is my birthday, which means birthday haul video. So stay tuned for that. That is coming soon. I'm not reading off the script. I don't know why I'm looking off screen. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys in the next one. Bye.